Hi, so I've been getting a lot of questions lately about what is nanoneedling. And so I want to explain the difference, but I want to show you with the needles. So with microneedling is where we have needles that are penetrating the skin. They're going down into the dermis, so you are going to see some pinpoint bleeding, and that is microchanneling the skin. So it's causing collagen induction therapy, and then it's removing the damage, right? So if you have lines, wrinkles, pigmentation, wherever you're going over with microneedling or stamping, you're removing that damage. With nanoneedling, you're only going into the epidermis, so it does go down and it does separate the outer layer or the outer cells on the epidermis, the stratum corneum, just slightly. So you are able to get better product penetration, and it does increase the collagen as well, not as much as with microneedling, but I want to show you what it looks like. So with the radio frequency microneedling, that's like my big machine that I'm using right now. So this is, I'm going to show you, this is the needle. So this is the microneedling part. So I'm just going to turn it on, and I want you to see, and I'm going to do this so that hopefully you can see these needles coming out. So when you push the button, so it's, here it is, and so it's just hooked up to a machine. But when you push the button, then the needles are going to come out and they're going to enter the skin, okay? The radio frequency part is going down the needles, and radio frequency is amazing because it's kind of like, it's like microwave, it's radio waves. But what it does is it heats up the tissue inside, and so it breaks down old collagen and it forces your skin to produce way more collagen, okay? Microneedling, collagen induction therapy, does the same thing. So nanoneedling does the same thing. So this is a nano tip for this machine, so you can see there are no needles, and from you see it from the side, if you see the difference. So these are gold needles, and you can see that nano is just flat. So it is just tapping the skin. The great thing about nanoneedling is that you do not have to use numbing cream, but you are still going to get great results. And so the big thing with nanoneedling is there are some states out there, specifically, I know right off the top of my head, Florida and California allow nanoneedling, but they do not allow microneedling. So you could not use this where the needles are penetrating, but you could use this where it's just flat and it's just sending the energy into the skin. So let me just show you with like microneedling, same thing. Microneedling, you can nanoneedle, so I'm going to show you the difference. You can see this is nanoneedling, so it's like 81 perforated little silicone tips, and it just, like I said, it taps the epidermis. It will slightly go in between some of the skin cells so that products can penetrate more deeply. It does stimulate the fibroblasts to produce more collagen. However, with the needles, and this one is the 36, you can see this is actually penetrating in the skin. And this is going all the way to the dermis, so you can see big difference there. So this one is just more intense collagen induction therapy, but also removing damage where the needles are. And same thing with the radio frequency. So if you have the needles, then it is where it's microscopic skin is coming off, but with a nanoneedling, it's not. So with your machines, so it doesn't matter if it's radio frequency or your microneedling pen, you can nanoneedle or you can microneedle. Just figure out what state you're in and find out what the laws are. But both are great. Both are collagen induction therapy. One is just a little bit more intense. One you don't need the numbing cream with, so like nanoing. If you have somebody maybe who's pregnant or nursing, you can nano them, and then because they can't use the numbing cream, and they're still going to get great results. So let me know if you have any questions. I hope this helps.